Hello, Libra. I have to say, I am so excited to be reading for you today. This is going to be your end of July reading. And welcome to my channel. Welcome to Mama Manifests. That's me. Hello, hello. All right, Libra, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in, and we're going to get guidance of how you can best use the energies available to you to your advantage and any divine guidance that we have for you today. I'm a Libra moon, you guys, and I definitely identify so much with Libra, okay? And so I'm excited to see. You guys speak my language, that's for darn sure. And I just said darn. Whatever. 2020 is weird. All right, so let's see what's going on. Whoa, Libra. First card out, Scorpio, right? Death. It's the death card. Don't let this card be scary to you. So we have a major arcana. First, this is a huge moment for you. The end of July, you are entering the ultimate transformation. Think about a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. That's what you're going through. This is a huge, huge, huge moment. Let's see what else we have here. Wow. And then we have another major arcana coming out for you, and we have the Fool, right? And what the Fool does is he's already made a decision that he's going to do things differently, and it's a little scary too. You know, this path of transformation comes with fear. I mean, you can even see it off that card. It's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of change. It's the fear of moving outside of our comfort zone. And what the Fool is doing is he's already made his decision, and now he's making the choice to jump off the cliff into a brand new world, into a brand new life. But he's jumping off a cliff still. So when you make these types of decisions and when you make these big changes in your life, it can be really hard to make that decision to jump because you are so used to being in control that you want to know exactly what life is going to look like before you make it. But here's the thing. Without risk, there is no reward. And it's time for you to leave the past in the past. It's time for you to embrace a new beginning. It's time for you to let go of these stories that you've been telling yourself for all of time. It's time for you to take that new beginning, Libra. And then we have the Three of Wands. And, you know, after you take you're so funny. After you take this leap, you want to see what's coming in for you. You want to see what the end result is. And so that's definitely going on in your mind right now. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So you can maybe expect somebody coming in to tell you some truth that's going to prompt this ending right here. Or you yourself are going to say something very quickly. It's going to happen very fast here with something that's said. It's a conversation of two people or more having a conversation, and it's going to push you into transformation. If this is making any sense to you, it's going to push you into letting go of something that doesn't serve you. Because whatever this is said, you're going to see the truth in that moment. You're going to see the truth in that moment, and you're going to, wow. And then we have the Knight of Passion. And so, you know, with the Knights, they move really fast, except for the Knight of Pentacles. They're like young, confident men. You know, they're still learning how to do things. And so I will say this, it might feel like really out of control because the Knights move really, they're like act now, think later. And sometimes we need that in our life, and sometimes we need that in the process. So it might feel like, it seems like you really want to cling to control of the outcome of the situation. So you want to move a little bit slower, but something's going to happen and you're going to feel really prompted to say something, or you're going to hear something that changes what you're doing. And then you're going to take your passion that you receive from doing the right thing and making the right decision in your life, and you're going to use it to fuel you the Spirit is going to fuel you into this new beginning. Yeah, whatever this situation is that you're letting go of brings your life out of balance, right? And that's really like, it seems as if that's what you crave the most right now. You don't want to give more than you receive. I mean, that's not wrong of you, Libra. I can understand you guys. I have the same issue with like really seeing both sides of things and having that compassion, but in some, like, that's a really good trait to have, to see things from every perspective. But what that can end up doing for you is you can start justifying other people's behavior, for them, and they're really mistreating you, and it's creating like all this balance out of your life. So what's stopping you from taking this step is you're afraid that your life is going to be unbalanced. Like, I'm getting major, like, hold on, I just want to control everything, because maybe that's the way you've always done things, and that's what's worked for you up until this point, right? Up until this point. I feel like I'm repeating myself in every meeting. It's like when we have behaviors or thought patterns or relationships, we're not like randomly in those 10 years later because they only brought us disharmony and put our life out of balance. At one point it was good for us, but there comes a point where we have to open our mind and we have to realize that maybe we don't know what's best for us. Like, it's like that's maybe there's a better way than what we believe, and it's just moving and letting go of. I'm getting like really worked up here. Let me take a breath, you guys, because I feel the intensity of this. I feel like and maybe you have a childhood where you needed to be in control. You had to be in control, but at this point, like, it's working against you because you don't know how to surrender. You don't know how to walk into the unknown. You know what I mean? And that's things that we're here to grow on this planet, and we're here to change, and we never stop growing, ever. And you're just being put in a situation where there's nowhere to go but transform. But change, right? And that's absolutely beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, Libra. I love this. And oh my gosh, on the bottom of the deck, in your subconscious, you know that this is the truth, number one. Number two, you know that this is going to bring you joy, right? You don't need to have this kind of energy in your life. And it's not like terrible, right? I can't explain it. But you know that there's joy on the other side of this. And you are walking toward joy. You have to make that decision to step off the ledge, right? And trust that you are going to be caught by the universe on the way down. And that is the process of building faith. All right? So we're going to jump into the Archetypes deck and see what that has to add for this lovely message. Lovely message, Libra. End of July is big for everybody. Believe me, you are my 7th sign I'm reading for, and all the messages have been this intense. Okay. So we have the mentor, right? And I just note the owl on there first and foremost. And so you're moving to the next level of wisdom, right? And you're gaining this wisdom through this entire process. And maybe you are used to being the mentor to everybody, right? Maybe you are used to that, forgetting that we all have things to learn, right? And that's what's really, allow yourself to be mentored and continue to mentor in those situations where you do have wisdom. That's what's going to bring you fulfillment right now. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Castle, okay? And to me, this card is all about like something that we've put a lot of energy to, but we don't, and it used to align with our values, but we're kind of realizing that it doesn't anymore, right? It's what holds value. And you're going through a whole process of changing your own value system, right? Your value system. And that's a very intimate process, right? All right, we're going to get one from Work Your Light. You could be dealing with a Leo, you guys, because number one, the Leo card is here. But also we have the Leo reading got this card as well from the Work Your Light Oracle. Anyway, this is something that you have been fighting for a long time. And it's a pattern of behavior that has kept you down. And it's these contracts that you didn't realize that you had with people. They're ending, right? They're ending. You have learned all that you need to learn in whatever this situation is. And you are finding freedom. You're being unbound, right? You're being let go of. You're being freed. This transformation right here that's in the process of happening is freeing you. So that way, this is the happiest card in the deck right here. So that way you can feel joy, fulfillment, happiness. And you deserve it, Libra. I don't care what anybody else has told you. You deserve it. You deserve it too. And on the bottom of the deck, where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to? You're being called to let go. Embrace the transformation process and start this new beginning that's going to feel crazy. You're not going crazy. You're doing the right thing. You're trying something new. At least go to the point to see how it works out for you. It might be a little chaotic. You're free falling off of a cliff. I promise you, you're walking into beauty. One more shuffle from the Starman Tarot, Libra. The Moon. You've been in the dark about a lot for a very long time. We have the sun under here. I'm sorry, you guys, I shouldn't cover it up. We have the sun right here, and we have the moon right here. And so you've been in this illusion for a long time. This is the end of illusion. This is the end of illusion and seeing things for how they truly are. And then finding your joy after you do that, if you make that hard decision. Wow. It's beautiful, Libra. It's absolutely beautiful. And then we have Judgment, another major arcana coming out, okay? This is all about making that final decision. Once you jump off the cliff, you've jumped off the cliff, right? There's really no going back. But you're making that judgment call to do so. You're making that judgment call to do so. I'm sending you guys so much love, Libra. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon. This has been an absolutely wonderful reading. And it is an honor, truly, to read your energy. Namaste and God bless.